Oh,
well, jump scare.
Yeah.
Oh, that's back. Never mind.
This whole session's just going to be you going, ah, damn it! Which, coincidentally, since we're watching Lower Decks, is probably what I'll be doing.
Times were tough, so I sold my
Sorry.
soul.
What?
I don't think I'll ever regain control.
All right.
Devil looked me in the eye, now I look the other way. What else could I do? I just stared at the doorway, knew I'd rather be drunk with you.
Hey, Internet! Highway 47 is back in diamonds or spades or hearts. I don't know. Can you say that anymore? I don't know how it works, but we're going to play some cards later. But now we're doing what we were born to do, my friends, which is watch Star Trek Lower Decks, Season 2, Episode 3. I don't know the title. Dracofunk will tell us in a minute, but first, I'm Shaggy B, and this is Dracofunk.
Hey, I will tell you stuff in a minute as if I'm ready to do so, because I'm always ready to do so, and I'm not just like talking to like take up time, but you know what? I'm not the only one here.
That's right, and a good thing, too, because here to help us stall even longer is Scrodrick.
That's me, and fuck you, I'm eating.
I happen to know they don't have Carl's Jr. where you live, but
I wish they did.
I know.
Because I've never had it.
It's just Hardee's, I think.
Well,
with a
I
different
know,
name.
but
yeah.
No, it's totally different because it has a different name.
Yeah. Well, I can report from experience, as in like literally a week ago, that Checkers and Rallies are identical. So.
Okay.
But anyway,
why do they split the brands like that? Do you know?
I don't completely know. I think it might just be. It might have been two chains that then merged.
Did they grow together like a couple of redneck towns that we know that we aren't going to name?
Could have been, yeah. Could have been. Could also be something like, one of the names was already trademarked in some region. And so when the company that had established 100 locations of one name wanted to expand, they had to pick something else.
Bill Hardy was a dick and copyrighted his restaurant. Oh, God.
Right.
It's probably because like Checkers, was a drive-in restaurant like Rallies, and they bought Rallies like in 1999, and didn't feel like when the places where Rallies was established are like, we're not changing this.
That could be it.
And they serve the exact same menu items because they're supplied by the same distributors.
Yeah, that could be it. Could also be a Burger King situation. There's a place in like somewhere in Illinois called Burger King that is not the Burger King chain, and but they were there first, and so when the big Burger King chain tried to sue them, the big chain actually lost, and the little Burger King that's independent was allowed to keep running, and like they can't build any regular Burger Kings within like 50 miles of that town.
Oh man, like it should have been like, we're going to get a residual of your profits so we can stay open even if we have zero business.
Right, yeah. I don't know. But anyway, that may have been enough time for Dracofunk. It was definitely enough time for Dracofunk to look up Rallies and Checkers. So let's find out if it was enough time for him to find out the title of this episode of Star Trek Lower Decks.
Magic. Here you go.
I have a question.
That's right. Sure.
I have a question for you.
All right.
Do you remember your favorite intro for The Next Generation we did?
The one with Casablanca and
yes.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
Yeah, do you know what episode that was? Do you remember?
Nope.
We'll Always Have Paris.
Oh, God. Now I remember the title of this episode.
this episode.
I keep trying to give this shit a chance. Say it.
We'll always have Tom Paris.
Yep.
This episode, by the way, is the highest rated we've watched so far this season.
Low bar, but yeah, okay.
I've missed most of these, so
cool. This episode has an IMDb of 7.9.
Mm-hmm.
So let's look back at. I want to go back to first season.
All right.
The highest rated episode for first season was actually the final episode. Still has a rating of 8.9.
Okay. I mean, 8.9. What? 8.9?
Yeah.
Sure, it's not just a double zero. I don't know. 8.9?
Are we the demographic for this show?
No.
No, we're not really. So, the season finale was decent.
It had some things going for it, but that's like best of both worlds territory, That's like the Kalon War in Orville episodes territory. That's like, man, I don't know. Whatever. Like Scrodrick said, we're not the target demographic. So let's give it a fair shot, and let's have Tom Paris forever.
Yeah, let's keep an open mind. It'll be fine.
Sure.
Let me put this into perspective. The best of both worlds. What do you think it was rated?
Like 9.4, 9.3.
Yeah, about that.
Are you looking it up?
No, that's just what I would imagine it's rated.
Best of both worlds, part 1, 9.4. Best of both worlds, part 2, 9.3. Well,
there you go. There you go. We're out of touch on Star Trek, I tell you.
Yeah, we are. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm ready to be touched by Tom Paris forever. And with that, I think we should start.
So we're watching this on Paramount Plus, so you're going to want to start your episode. Hit pause, hit the 10-second rewind, or rewind at the beginning, or however it works for you, depending on what app or program or browser you're using. And then we'll give you a 5-second countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You should be synced up with us. It's pretty simple. You should know this by now.
I'm watching this on my TI-85.
Wow. I'm watching this on a pregnancy test.
I'm watching...
You broke that.
I can't top that.
Please start this.
Well, you've seen that where people play Doom on a pregnancy test, but that's just them using it as a display.
Please count down so we stop.
Oh God! All right, this is Star Trek Lower Decks Season 2, Episode 3. We'll always have Tom Paris, and we'll start it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh man!
I was gonna say watching it in a holodeck on a black and white TV, but. By the way, in some of the episodes you missed, that guy left, and now he's back.
Yeah, I read like a little bit of synopsis stuff on this, but I don't know where we're at, so I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah.
In case I read spoilers.
No, we are not.
What?
Spicy kiwi ketchup? Oh, he's Bajoran, okay.
No, he's dead.
Oh, right. Perfect. That's kind of an interesting plot point so far.
Yeah.
I'll give it that.
So speaking of Tom Paris, they actually wanted him to be the character that he wasn't.
You mean the guy from the Next Gen episode where he was the Academy
Yeah.
guy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then they realized they'd have to pay the guy who wrote that episode for every
Yes.
episode of Voyager. And they're like,
Yeah.
no.
They were fine paying DC Fontana for every episode of Deep Space Nine with O'Brien, though.
Well, sometime between Deep Space Nine and Voyager, something changed.
Yeah, that's true.
Gene Roddenberry died.
No, he was already dead. He died in 91.
Was he around for early planning for Deep Space Nine, though?
That I'm not sure.
Did he get to make any decisions?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Cat stuff. What?
Break the fourth wall because we're cool, man. I wish it had shattered.
Maybe it's because he doesn't have a soul, because
it's in Shax's?
No. No, because the other boiler. I wasn't paying attention. She's got to go somewhere to get something for the doctor.
Yeah, and they didn't say anymore, I don't think. I also wasn't really paying attention.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Yeah, because, that has always affected the doors in the past, people being in the system.
No, they changed that because the Packlet attack.
Oh, see, I missed that.
Yeah, you weren't paying attention, were you?
Ah.
Oh, you can see the bottom of their shoes for the first time.
Quaylor, too.
Quaylor, too. Oh, it's a pretty cool shoulder cleft, thing in the background.
Yeah. Huh.
And then we beat them after the show. It was great.
Yeah, pain sticks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's a corpse.
Yeah, it might be a corpse.
Uh.
Don't open it up. I think it's a corpse. Oh, that's gonna be. Is that gonna be Tom Paris? Maybe Tom Paris is in there. She's in heat.
Oh.
Boy.
They're gonna break it. Oh, they're gonna break it. Oh, they broke it.
Oh, Jesus.
Commercial break. We're back.
Oh, God damn it.
Huh.
Put the head in the. Don't hold the. Put the head back.
It's like holding the base of a dildo.
I was not thinking the base of the dildo. I was thinking the head of the dildo. Like the head, like the end. Why are we talking about this?
Where's K-Son?
He's a doll,
He's still a doll?
I think. Uh,
Huh.
oh, hey, Starbase Earhart.
Oh,
Oh, God.
Nothing's.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's where I knew Farspace. Chat, human!
Hmm.
Sweating some pheromones.
Oh, good.
We're not even going to see Tom Paris, are we? Like, okay, they've successfully made me want Tom Paris in this episode.
Yes.
I'm going to give them that. Okay, they've accomplished that.
Well.
Thank. Gee, he only sounds like 60 years old. And looks 20.
Oh, good. Should you?
Okay, that's pretty good. Around a neutron star. See, like, they threw in that reference to Enterprise with no context.
Mm-hmm.
But this is supposed to be for kids who haven't seen Star Trek anymore. But the plot is about a dildo.
This is supposed to be for college students who have seen all the Star Trek. Hmm. Huh. Huh?
I mean,
Oh, man. Commercial break.
Woo!
Back.
Uh.
I don't think he wants to kick your ass.
Straight up zombie. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what these guys do.
Oh.
Hallucinating. Great.
Oh, they broke it some more. You know, the music for this episode is actually pretty good.
It is, actually, yeah.
Aw.
Maybe.
Uh.
Um,
Uh.
you're saying this to a cyborg.
Ah.
Well,
Huh. Uh.
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 Hmm. Oh.
Oh.
Uh.
Oh.
Well. Yep. That's a cat thing.
Yep.
That kind of makes sense.
Yep.
You see, it wasn't about a dildo because, God damn it.
uh.
Ah,
If they don't put out that whole song, I'm going to be very upset.
they won't. I mean, come on. Like, shit.
Well.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad.
It was well constructed.
I'm just not their target audience.
And like that's just what it comes down to, you know. I it's like they only know how to scream. You know?
Well, I loved the character of Shax. I would have preferred him not to come back.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah.
And the same thing, I do appreciate what they did for Boimler, so it doesn't feel like that somehow feels less cheap than Shax returning this episode.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
I actually really I thought it was great that he sacrificed himself.
Yes.
And that was a permanent thing, and
yeah, and now he's back because
I think that's honestly the most grown-up thing this show had done.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like they took it away.
I do like the character development on Tendi, like that. That's good. And we haven't had I don't think we've ever had much, Orion culture type things.
Yeah.
And it's
to be fair, they've treated Tendi better than they treated the Orion girl in the Jabram.
Yeah.
That actually, you know what I just realized? This actually feels more adult than that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, this episode was about a dildo.
Why does this feel more like Star Trek than anything in the Jabram verse?
Because they aren't retconning all of Star Trek like JJ did.
Yeah, I mean, this actually at least tries to play within the universe instead of redo everything. But it's okay.
Yeah, it it still reeks of that. Like, this is what, like, the 17th episode now of
13th.
Yeah, well, no. Well, overall, is it the 13th?
Yeah, there were 10 episodes in the first season.
Okay, so it's the 13th episode where the plot is basically Mariner learns a lesson and grows as a person, except the next episode she hasn't. And it just happens again. And I guess maybe that's her character, but
if they're gonna keep it lower decks strictly, they really can't grow as people, because then they'd get promoted and not be lower decks anymore.
Right. And like, but then why make that like the driving force behind literally every single plot so far? Like, why not just write something else instead of write the same thing that you can't actually do over and over and then just throw it away?
But
like
the premise of the show has kept them from growing as characters permanently. They can only grow in an episode.
And the thing is, but I don't even know that that's completely true, because some of the other ones have grown a little bit. Like Boimler took another assignment, and then, although to whether or not that's personal growth or not is questionable, because.
And then his duplicate is the one that's actually moving on. Like, I do know about that, but
yeah, they don't really specify for sure which one's the original, which one's a duplicate. I don't even know if it really matters. It's a literal Tom Riker situation, as in, they literally do exactly that.
It was the same transporter accident.
Yeah.
I read about it, but I did not watch it.
Yeah, so one of them is the original. Actually, that we don't know who the original Riker is.
Is it? Actually. I mean, is it really possible to say that either one of them is the original, or because like it's not like. It's not like you constructed the other one. It's just they kind of split. So
yeah, it's like somebody, there was a I was at a Star Trek convention once, and the question was, if you could stump the judges, you won a prize. And somebody raised their hand and asked, "Where was Tom Riker born?"
Nice.
Everybody stopped and said, "Don't even try and answer that. That's the best question. There's no way we can answer that. You get a prize."
Nice. Awesome.
Because where was Tom Riker born?
Yeah, that's the same thing we're talking about. I don't know. And don't even try to tell me, well, it wasn't about a sex toy because they changed it at the end of the episode. No, we spent 20 fucking minutes thinking that like we were dealing with a dildo. And we had no reason to believe otherwise. Like and they're just like, "Oh, it's not. So it's okay." Like, no. Like, fuck. If the joke had lasted 5 seconds, sure, but the joke lasted forever.
Well, that was the joke. The joke is, I mean, it was there.
Yeah.
It was just the box that was important.
Yeah. And that's fine, but it was like, well, and like, yeah. It was funnier when Chris Farley did it in Almost Heroes. On top of, like,
yeah.
Join us next time for episode 4.
When we give up hope.
That's right. It also has a title.
It also has a title, and I might have clicked off that page.
Good thing Tom Paris was in this episode to be there briefly and be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was here. He did a couple things.
Yeah.
He punched Boimler. You had to like that.
I mean, didn't hurt.
Yeah, so the next episode, Bugado Gamato.
All right. Well, we'll Bugado Gamato tomorrow.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.